Today I'm going to read you a story called The Hat by Jan Brett. And I'm going to see if we can make any predictions of what we think the story might be about. Well, it's called The Hat, and I see Hedgie wearing a hat, but that's a sock, so that's weird. But then I see all these other animals looking at him, and I think he might be on a farm. Winter was on the way. Lisa took her woolen clothes out of the chest and carried them outside. Here she is, digging through her chest. Don't really know what she's going to do with it yet. She was hanging them up in the fresh air when a strong wind blew one of her stockings up the line. Alright, here she is. See Hedgie over here, and since the sock flew off the ground, maybe Hedgie might find it and bring it back to her. What do you guys think? Curious Hedgie found it and poked his nose in. When he pulled it out, the stocking was stuck on his prickles. How embarrassing, Hedgie thought. Hedgie poked his hole in, head in. Lisa went back inside, so she didn't see that her sock was missing, and Hedgie can't go through a door. But my prediction was right that Hedgie might be in the next page, and he is. So I see the hen is on this page. Maybe he's gonna see the hen next. What do you guys think? The mother hen came by with her chicks. Cackle, cackle, she clucked and laughed. What's on your head, Hedgie? Why, it's my new hat, he told her. Isn't it beautiful? The mother hen cocked her head as if she had an idea, and off she ran. Now I think he's going to see a goose next. Hedgie saw the noisy gander looking down at him. Honk, honk, ho, ho. The gander laughed. Look at that. The Hedgie has flipped his gizzard. Laugh today, gander, but tomorrow, when it rains, my hat will keep me dry. The gander thought for a moment and ran off. Now I noticed something different about this page. All the clothes were up here except for that one sock. And now something else is missing. Do we know what was missing from up here before? Where do we think it went? The barn cat was watching from a tree as Hedgie tugged on the stocking. Meow, he called down. What a silly-looking hedgehog you are, with the thing on your head. But my ears will be warm in a snowstorm. Purred the cat, and off he ran. There's more stuff missing from up top. I think maybe the animals are taking them. Now that I see the dog over here, I'm pretty sure that Hedgie's gonna run into him. The farm dog and her puppies found Hedgie in a patch of brambles. Hedgie, is that a hat you're wearing? How funny you look. She barked and her puppies yelped and giggled. But I'll be cozy and dry when it snows, Hedgie said. The farm dog's ears perked up and she ran off. Lisa still has no idea that Hedgie has her sock. And there's still more stuff missing from up here. And I see that the pig is next. Oink, oink, the piglet squealed. What are you up to, Hedgie? The mama pig asked, making sure my hat doesn't fall off if any icy wind blows up I see, said the Mama Pig, and off she ran. Lisa's just sitting reading a book. Here's the horse. And almost all her stuff is missing. Hedgie, what is that ridiculous thing on your head? The pony snorted at the hedgehog. That was the last straw. It's my hat, of course. Don't you know that everyone should wear a hat in the winter when it's cold and snowy? Hedgie shouted. Pony looked startled. Hedgie was usually so friendly. And off he ran. Lisa got off her chair. Maybe she noticed that all of her winter clothes were gone? And almost all of her clothes are gone up here. I think that the animals did take them. What do you think's gonna happen next? Hedgie wanted to be alone. He was tired of everyone looking at him. And with this thing on his head, he wouldn't even fit into his den. Wow, it's really sad. Now all of her clothes are missing. Look at, she has her one sock, the only thing left. Now she's following his footprints. Do you think she's gonna find Hedgie? He didn't see Lisa running after him, the other stocking in her hand. Come back, you silly hedgehog, she called. Oh no, Hedgie thought. Even the girl was laughing at me. Oh, the hen has her gloves, and the goose has her hat. Lisa caught up and pulled her stocking off Hedgie's head. You ridiculous little hedgehog, she laughed. Don't you know that animals don't wear clothes? Now the cat has her scarf. And the dog has her... What is that? What do we think that is? A shirt? Hedgie headed for his den and Lisa started back toward the clothesline. That's when she saw all of her missing woolens. Pig has her vest. And the horse... What does the horse have? I think another pair of socks. What do we think the animals are going to be doing when Lisa finds them? Or do you think Lisa is going to find them? The animals had taken them, and each one was thinking, now I am wearing a magnificent hat. So the animals did take them. Look at them. Lisa was still chasing them when Hedgie reached his den. How ridiculous they look. Don't they know that animals should never wear clothes? The end.